What's up, guys? We're back again with another episode of Matt's Mind. Also, quickly, brand new camera. This is the older one right here. We're filming on a brand new camera. You might be able to tell the difference, you might not, but enjoy it. I think it definitely adds a lot of quality to the video. Now, my laptop has been stuck on updating for about 35 minutes, and I don't know why, so we're gonna be reading them off of my phone. But quickly, guys, if you want to have your question answered next week, go ahead and comment it down below. Of course, subscribe down below, and let's go ahead and get started. The first question is from Jawa, asking my favorite school subject. His is history. Actually, I'm right there with you. History has always been a subject that I loved. Even from when I was a kid, I loved learning about different eras of history and stuff like that. So yeah, history and I guess like gym, if that's a subject. The next question comes from Robonut03. If you can go back and give your past self advice about Lego or YouTube, how far back would you go and what would you say? I would go back to day one. I've been saying this a lot, I feel like, in these videos, and that is, I think, the best piece of advice I would give myself as a starter YouTuber who just started making videos. I would say don't get caught up in checking every single morning for your subscriber count or view count. I feel like that's very tedious, and ultimately it doesn't matter because it's not your subscribers that's gonna make you grow. It's your content and all that kind of stuff. So I'd probably say don't worry so much about the numbers, which is a pretty stereotypical piece of advice for content creators to give to people who are trying to make their own content and on their own channel, but it's the honest truth, and that's probably the #1 best advice I would give myself. Next question comes from Bob Kirk. Can you do a review on Diagon Alley? I'm getting it soon, but would like to get into it with knowing what you think. I would love to do that. Unfortunately, I don't think my budget right now allows for me to purchase the $400 Diagon Alley. I do want to get it really bad. I'm still waiting on getting the bigger Hogwarts castle. So that's $800 in Lego sets that I do want to get. It's just money I don't have at the moment, with obviously work slowing down because of the pandemic, school picking back up, and then obviously some other things going on, including Endor. I don't think I'll have the time or the money to build it. So we'll see if by some miracle my next few live streams I'll get a bajillion dollars to donations. I'll definitely go out and buy the Diagon Alley and review it, but as of right now I don't think I'm going to be getting it anytime soon. The next question comes from Pancake Studios. What would you do if Lego ever canceled Lego Star Wars, and what type of videos would you make? I mean, I'd still focus on the vlogs and the MOC series. That's like the two biggest things I'd like to focus on the channel, especially when it comes convention season. So I think my channel would be okay. Obviously not having the new sets, you know, the new news videos, the rumors, the set announcement videos, the reviews would definitely have a pretty big impact on the channel negatively. But I'd still be continuing the mock build series, to still be building custom models, building custom projects, and live streaming and stuff like that, or maybe even live streaming old sets. So it would suck, absolutely. I don't think my channel would like completely go away, but I think it's still definitely staying more geared towards the MOC series for sure. The next question comes from Wolfpack Productions. Now that we have a 501st Battle Pack, is there another Battle Pack we should campaign for? I don't know if we should campaign for it, but the one that I've been most wanting is just a normal Phase 2 Clone Trooper Battle Pack. The realistic Phase 2 Clone Trooper Lego made, I think it was in the 2015 TurboTech Microfighter. That is one of my favorite minifigures of all time. It looks phenomenal. I'd like to get a $30 set that is sort of similar in style, so we'd have maybe like 3 Phase 2 Clone Troopers, maybe 1 Commander, and then 2 Battle Droids or something like that. But I'd love to see that remade in a sort of a version like this. I'd also really like Galactic Marines. I think those are also super cool, something we don't really get at all from Lego, so I'd love to see maybe those two released in a battle pack. Next question comes from KB Lego Lover. Are you going to use your newly received clone army in future large MOCs? Absolutely. I would not be building up this army and the stock of battle packs if I wasn't inevitably going to use at least half of them. I think the current standings right now, I think I have 18 battle packs open. Ideally, I'd like to have 25 open. That way I have a 75 of the normal clone troopers, 25 of the jet troopers, and that's a pretty good number to use in pretty much any size MOC that I'm making down the road. I am definitely going back to Clone Wars Season 7 after Endor, so probably late next year, middle next year, I'll be returning back to the Clone Wars. But absolutely, I will be using them in a large project at some point. It's just only a matter of time. The next question comes from EJ Productions. Do you have any advice for editing videos? Because I'm just starting out, and sure many people are, and I haven't really started editing yet, so I hope you see this. My advice for editing videos is it's gonna be challenging in the beginning. I remember the program that I use for my videos and from all my pictures and thumbnails is Adobe Premiere and Adobe Photoshop. When I first started using those, it was just like a foreign language. I had no idea what I was doing, so I started looking up YouTube tutorials. And after about 3 years of being familiar with the platform, or maybe 2 years, I definitely consider myself really proficient at it now. I could edit a video that would normally take me 45 minutes to an hour, probably down to about 25 minutes to a half hour in editing time. So it's a lot more efficient now. My best piece of advice, other than a recommendation, I started out using Sony Vegas I think it was like the earlier version, and then now, like I said, I'm at Adobe. I would definitely say it's going to be hard in the beginning, but the more you do it, the more you'll get better at it. So just sort of keep practicing, if that makes sense. The next question comes from Chandler L. What do you think your Lego collecting journey would look like if you hadn't had a dark age? Also, what are the colors your shelf lights have? My shelf lights actually have quite a few colors. So there are 2 remotes for my shelf lights. I can make them yellow. I can make them red. I can make them this like teal color. We can also have pink, which is exciting. So lots of cool different colors on these guys. Very, very cool investment. Now on to the other parts of your question about what my Lego collecting journey would be if I didn't have my dark age. I'd have a lot more Lego. I feel like I'd be more prone to making MOCs, and I would have definitely started Endor faster just because I would have had a lot more pieces. I also might have also had a YouTube channel for a while now. I mean, I've only had it since 2017, but like I said, my dark age pretty much started in 2012, 2013. So who knows where I would be right now, you know, if I had picked up Lego YouTube in 2013, coming it to 7 years later, who knows where I would have been and who the people I would have met earlier on. But my Lego collection would have been astronomically bigger than it is already, which is a lot, to be honest, for only seriously collecting for about 2 years now. It'd be a lot easier for me to get parts and stuff like that for projects for sure, but I mean, it's all worked out in the way it has. I think everything happens for a reason, so I'm pretty happy with where we are right now. Next question comes from TheBrickWiz. Have you ever made a video, edit it, and realize it sucks? I have done that before, and it hurts. Great video, by the way. I don't think I've ever like had a video idea, executed it, filmed it, and then when I got to the post-production stage, I was like, oh, this is trash. I try my best to make sure the video idea is already sound before I go into filming it, because then it's just a waste of time. I'm kind of happy to say I've never gotten to the point where I'm editing a video and I realize it sucks and I'm not going to do it. I have, however, gotten to that point when I'm editing videos and, you know, I have to change something. I have to change how this transition is. I have to change how the music sort of loops in or out. I have to change how this visually looks. So I do make those minor and major changes while I'm still editing, but there's never been a time where I just cut and scrap the video entirely. But that is good if you have that self-control to cut a video that you know is not going to do well. That's a pretty good trait in a creator. Next question comes from TheBrickWiz Studios. What do you think the average price for clone troopers is? This is a really hard question because there's dozens and dozens of different types. You have the 501st, 212 Wolfpack, you have the normal, you have the bomb squad, you have the gunner ones. There's a lot. So I don't really know if that's like a fair question, to be honest, but I will say it's gone up a lot. I think the phase 1 animated are at least like $7 or $8 now. I know obviously the new 501st are up there as well, and like 12 or 13. So I'd probably say if you're looking to buy a clone, the average is going to be about $9. I don't have the hard statistics for that, but it's definitely gone up since the beginning of season 7 in the Clone Wars, and when that debuted, everything sort of just skyrocketed. So clones are definitely at one of the all-time highs in their market value right now. So if you're looking to buy a lot of clones, I'd probably just wait it out until next year just to save some more money if you don't need it, you know, really fast. 5Brix asks, will you be at Brickfare NJ? I'll be there for like maybe an hour or two on one of the days, assuming it's still going on. I'm just gonna go there probably with my uncle or with a few friends and just sort of take a lap around the convention and leave. I'm not going to be there for an extended amount of time, but of course, if you guys are going to be in the area, I'll let you know when I'll be there and stuff like that. Next question comes from Ethan Day. What do you think of the child set? I actually really like it. I did a video sort of covering the new pictures. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely go do that, but I overall like it a lot more than the normal Yoda, the $100 Yoda. I think the way that the face and the head and the ears are made for the Baby Yoda, the child set, I think it looks really good, so I'm definitely going to pick that one up. And the last question for today comes from Ethan Wilson. Who do you think is the best Lego Star Wars MOC builder? Now, I can't really speak too much about every single Star Wars MOC builder. I know there's a whole Flickr community, also a lot of people in just like these smaller communities within Instagram and Discord, and I don't know all of them. But I'll answer this question in terms of on YouTube. I think the best Lego Star Wars builder on YouTube is Rich Boy J. I think it's a no-brainer, to be honest. The dude does everything. He's fantastic. Like, he continues to surprise me every single time when he makes a video. I mean, he does everything. He does the landscapes, he does the structures, he built the Snoke's throne room, he built vehicles, he has the Razor Crest, the AT-M6, the AT-AT, the First Order transport. Like, he does everything, and I think that's a clear indication that he is the best Lego Star Wars MOC builder, at the very least here on YouTube. I would go as far as to say he's one of the best, just in my book in general, of builders that I've interacted with. But I say as far as YouTube, I think I definitely consider him the best one on the platform. So thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely drop a like down below. And like I said, if you want to be featured on next week's episode, leave your comment and question down below. Of course, make sure you guys subscribe, and I will see you later. Take it easy. Peace.